Let's fast forward now to the recently concluded 50th anniversary of the establishment of Caricom, the Treaty of Chagaramas, and the visit of the various heads of government, heads of state, the President of Rwanda, the United Nations Secretary General, the United States Secretary of State, a congressional delegation. All of that happened during the period July 3rd to about July 6th. So in the case of the President of Rwanda, the United Nations Secretary General, the US Secretary of State, the congressional delegation from the United States, their attendance and the group that was coming with them, or the groups that were coming with them, because remember, this is a president of a country. It is the most important public official in the United States after the president and the vice president. The Secretary of State is the most important public official. And a congressional delegation, a very high-powered congressional delegation. These people would have teams coming with them, security, assistance, all that sort of thing. And the confirmation, I'm told, only came within 1 week to 2 weeks before July 3rd. So when these confirmations started to come in, the requirements for the procurement of goods and services became known, because prior to that, there's no confirmation. So you don't know how many congressmen are coming. You don't know how many aides are coming with them. You don't know when the Secretary of State is coming or whether he is coming. And you don't know how many security personnel is bringing with him and what his requirements are. You don't know when the UN Secretary General is coming and who is bringing with him until it's confirmed, and so on. President of Rwanda, the same thing. So that when these requirements became known 1 or 2 weeks before the meetings, the 50th anniversary and so on, obviously you fall outside the 2-month requirement within the Procurement Act. And again, one had to make a decision, the government had to make a decision. Again, as I said, I'm the instrument, but these are government decisions. The government had to make a decision. If you comply with the requirements of the Act without an exemption, then you would not be able to host the 50th anniversary. You would not be able to host the US Secretary of State, United Nations Secretary General, the President of Rwanda, and so on. Because by the time you go through the 2-month process, the event is over. As I said, these confirmations started to come in towards the end of June, and the thing is in July. So again, based on a request to the Ministry of Finance, and I want to make it clear, the Ministry of Finance has not procured anything with respect to the matters relating to the exemption order for the judiciary or for the matters relating to the 50th anniversary of Caricom and visits by all of these foreign dignitaries and so on. We in finance have not procured anything. The Minister of Finance is simply the instrument to carry out the government's intentions. So again, based on a request, and we certainly would not want to damage our international reputation. We certainly would not want to damage our relationships with our greatest ally, the United States, or with the president of Rwanda and so on, or the United Nations. You don't want to damage it. So you don't want to tell them, look, we have to cancel, we have to abort. We can't have the 50th anniversary celebration anymore because we have issues with respect to procuring hotel accommodation, vehicles, meals, audiovisual services, all the various services that will be associated with a visit by a head of state, head of government, and a foreign dignitary. So again, in the public interest, the government made a decision that the Attorney General would draft the requisite order and present it to me for signature, again with an opinion that I could sign the order. And I did so as part of a collective, but I also did so in the knowledge that the last thing we want to happen is to scuttle and abandon the heads of government conference and also the visits of these foreign dignitaries.